May you know in your bones that this earth is your home. May you feel in your soul you are worthy and whole. May you know in your bones that this earth is your home. May you feel like you belong. May you know in your bones that this earth is your home. May you know in your bones that this earth is your home. May you feel in your soul you are worthy and whole. May you feel in your soul you are worthy and whole. May you know in your bones that this earth is your home. May you know in your bones that this earth is your home. May you feel that you belong. May you feel that you belong. I'll keep singing and you jump in as you start to feel it. May you know in your bones that this earth is your home. May you feel in your soul you are worthy and whole. May you know in your bones that this earth is your home. May you feel that you belong. May you know in your bones that this earth is your home. May you feel in your soul you are worthy and whole. May you know in your bones that this earth is your home. May you feel like you belong. May you know in your bones that this earth is your home. May you feel in your soul you are worthy and whole. May you know in your bones that this earth is your home. May you feel like you belong. If you ever forget how strong you are, how beautiful you are. If you ever forget how strong you are, how beautiful you are. Again. If you ever forget how strong you are, how beautiful you are, I will come to you and I will remind you, I'll remind you how strong you are. I will come to you and I will remind you, I'll remind you how strong you are. I will come to you and I will remind you, I'll remind you how strong you are. If you ever forget how strong you are, how beautiful you are. Again. If you ever forget how strong you are, how beautiful you are, I will come to you. I will come to you and I will remind you, I'll remind you how strong you are. I will come to you and I will remind you, I'll remind you how strong you are. If you ever forget how strong you are, how beautiful you are. If you ever forget how strong you are, how beautiful you are, I will come to you and I will remind you, I'll remind you how strong you are. I will come to you and I will remind you, I'll remind you how
Michelle.
Michelle? You were going to be here.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I'm so happy to be here. You have to talk to me afterwards to find out why. A Protest and a Party by Hannah Roberts Venave. People sometimes ask, is pride a protest or a party? Well, of course the answer is yes. And why not? We rejoice as we resist. As we dance, we demand change. Celebrate as we create community that delights in all of us, all who we are. So bring with you, all of you, which you are this morning. Bring your policy demands. Bring your glitter. Bring your Supreme Court heart. Bring your rainbow socks. Bring emptiness you feel for our siblings who have gone too soon. Bring your Gloria Estefan remix. Bring your tender hope for change. Bring your most garish eyeshadow. Bring your spirit, your tattered and your battered, by a world that seems insistent on choosing fear and hate. Gather up these things and bring them here, to a place where we don't have to shoulder our burdens or celebrate these joys alone. Come, let us worship together.
Want to rise in body and spirit for number 188, Come, Come, Whoever You Are. All together. Come, come, whoever you are, wanderer, worshiper, lover of leaving. Ours is no care than of despair. Come, yet again, come. Come, come, whoever you are, wanderer, worshiper, lover.
Good morning. I'm Arden, and I have a poem by Lori Gorgas Lamont called Living with Pride. We light our chalice flame for those who lived their lives in closets of shame, for those who furtively visited the bars where nobody knew your name, for the Stonewall riot and the fierce trans women who fought, for anti-queer violence which still takes far too many, too young, too soon. So many gone, so many never lived to see out gay kids singing on TV, out gay people serving in the military, marriage equality, families formed by intention. We light our chalice flame for all these and for all our siblings of the rainbow, surviving, living life out in the open with pride.
This thing on? Hi. All children, young ones, and the young at heart, please come up front. You can pick whichever one you want. Just pick one, and you can take whichever one you want. You want one, Fiona? You can kind of hold that with your hand really simply. Okay. Does everybody have one? Does everybody have a different one? Are we missing it? Okay, I'll hold. Oh, are you gonna hold first? Okay. Oh, you ever? Did you get one? Take a sunshine. It's okay. I'll do it. All right. Hopefully everybody has a different prop here. So we're gonna do a pride body prayer. So when you hear your cue, whatever is on your stick, you will do the action that I tell you to do, okay? So, red hearts. Where are red hearts? So you gotta stand flat on the floor, rooted into the ground, and bring your heart to your chest. We root ourselves in our bodies. We cherish the skin we are in. We are free to set boundaries, love ourselves and others as we believe in the inherent worth and dignity of all people. Orange butterflies. Who's an orange butterfly? Oh, you got an orange butterfly. Can you flap that butterfly? Can you flap that? Good job. Oh, it feels, yeah, that's a nice win. We reach out to heal the hurts of isolation. We celebrate the joyful, creative ways LGBTQIA plus people have built community and chosen joy. Oh, if you can teach me, I will sing it. We'll do it in the classroom at Sunday school. Yellow suns radiate. Does anybody know jazz hands? Jazz hands. We believe in our futures. Oh. That's a beautiful song. Yeah. Good job. We believe in our futures and the light that shines like the sun when we are completely free to be ourselves. Green frogs. Who's got a frog? Frogs hop. That's what they do. You gotta hop. We honor the frog who reminds us of the interconnected web of existence. Frogs are small, but their role in the ecosystem is very big. Now, big jump. Can anyone do a big jump? Boom. There you go. Good job. You can. Whoa. Oh my gosh. We have all these frogs. Good job. Okay. Bluebirds. Who's our bluebird? Sloan? You a bluebird? Can you fly your bluebird around? We let our voices and truths flow freely. We speak up for those who are silenced, and we let them know they are never alone. Purple stars. Someone have a star? Steven. That's you. Hands high up in the sky, and everybody look up at Steven's star. We connect to something larger than ourselves, to the spirit of love that defies boxes. We honor the ancestors who fought for our rights and the spirit that carries us forward. Blessed be.
All right, we're going to sing the kids back to their classroom. See you later, alligator, after a while, crocodile. We send you out with love and a smile. Thank you for the lessons that you freely share, from the way you play to the way you care. See you later, alligator, after a while, crocodile. We send you out with love and a smile. Thank you for the lessons that you freely share, from the way you play to the way you care.
Good morning. My name is Shelley. My pronouns are they, them. And I am reading Beacons by Reverend Kimmy Floyd Reich. Beloveds, we were never meant to hide in closets, and we were never to be spoken of in whispered corners by a world filled with others afraid of their own reflections. We are from the flame of Channing's truth, Olympia Brown's relentlessness, in Lou Alcott's defiance of societal expectations, and Thoreau's solitude of freedom, freedom of solitude. We are here, heirs of a theology that says love is love. The soul is not gendered, that covenants live in hearts, not courtrooms. Laws can be cruel and narrow, but our faith remains wide, widening still more until every child hears their pronouns in liturgies, and every parent of a trans child hears their entire congregation reflect back, "You are not alone." In the face of their fears, we have always been here. From pulpits to picket lines, from the ancestors you called heretics, to our kitchen tables where we sat with chosen families, speaking our truths into becoming real. This world may pass bans, overturn laws, rewrite constitutions, threaten us, but our marriages were holy before they were licensed, and our identities were sacred before we had names. Today and every day, bless those coming out and those staying in. Bless the drag, bless the transitioning, bless the questioning, bless the kinfolk, bless our chosen families, and bless us, because we have faced ourselves, loved ourselves, saw ourselves, and we declare we are beauty and goodness and unicorns with a little bit of rainbow and a lot of heart. We gather now in the wake of their efforts to erase as a sign that we are not so easy to erase, and knowing that we are literally love becoming. We were never meant to hide. We were always meant to blaze.
Will you join me now in a time of prayer and meditation? And our prayer this morning is from Cole Arthur Riley. Spirit of life, Spirit of love and wisdom, it is hard to know what to say when religion has wounded us. Can we trust anyone? We have known what it is to exist in spiritual places that are more interested in controlling us than loving us. To have the room turn against us when our beliefs diverge from the group. We are thankful for finding our own interior compass, an intuition that no longer trusts spirituality that feels like captivity. Free us from those spaces. But as we depart, keep us from relinquishing our own connections to the power of love. Help us to approach slowly in the safety of our own interior worlds before granting another spiritual space access to us. And when we're ready, guide us into new and safe communities. Communities capable of holding our deepest doubts, our beliefs, the fullness of uncertainty without being threatened. Let us approach each beloved community shrewdly and carefully for our own protection, as we search for spaces that honor the whole of us. Blessed be, may it be so, and amen.
When our heart is in a holy place, when our heart is in a holy place, we are blessed with love and amazing grace. When our heart is in a holy place, when we trust the wisdom in each of us, every color, every created part, and we see our faces in each other's eyes, then our heart is in a holy place. When our heart is in a holy place, when our heart is in a holy place, we are blessed with love and amazing grace. When our heart is in a holy place, when we tell our stories from deep inside, and we listen with a we share the silence of sacred space, and the God of our hearts stirs within, and we feel the power of each other's faith. Then our heart is in a holy place. When our heart is in a holy place. When our heart is in a holy place. We are blessed with love and amazing grace. When our heart is in a holy place. When our heart is in a holy place.
Can you hear me? Yeah. Thank you. My name is Wesley Botham. I'm on the LGBTQIA+ Welcoming Committee. I use they or he pronouns. And this is a article published in the New York Times under the headline, "Pride Flag Can Fly at Stonewall After Trump Reversal." The federal government agreed on April 13th that the rainbow pride flag could fly at Stonewall National Monument in Manhattan in a rare instance of the Trump administration's backing down from its nationwide attack on diversity initiatives. The administration's order in February to remove the pride flag from the monument, which is in Greenwich Village, drew fierce backlash from LGBTQ people across the country and state and local elected officials in New York, who saw it as an attack on the symbolic heart of the gay rights movement. The agreement, which was filed in federal district court in Manhattan, settled a lawsuit by a group of nonprofits. They argued that the government had illegally targeted LGBTQ people and violated a policy that allows the National Park Service to fly non-agency flags at federal sites if the flags provide historical context. It is under that policy that Confederate flags are allowed to be flown at sites managed by the Park Service, including Gettysburg National Military Park. Alexander Kostovkak, the lead lawyer for the plaintiffs, said in a statement on Monday, "The government has acknowledged what we argued from day one. The pride flag belongs at Stonewall. The flag will be restored, it will fly officially and permanently, and the court will stand ready to enforce that commitment." Under the terms of the settlement, the government agreed to permanently return the flag to the federal site's official flagpole within 7 days, alongside an American flag and the flag of the National Park Service. The pride flag was quietly removed from the Stonewall National Monument in early February after the Department of the Interior issued federal guidance on displaying non-agency flags at land administered by the National Park System. Employees at the Stonewall Inn, the gay bar for which the monument is named, noticed the rainbow flag was missing when they arrived at work on February 9th. Rainbow flags remained displayed at separate historical sites in the area that were administered by state and city governments. Days later, hundreds of people rallied at the site and elected officials raised a pride flag on the flagpole in defiance of the Trump administration. The flag has flown at the site since then in unofficial capacity, but without the agreement reached on Monday, it could have been removed at any time. Elected officials who raised the flag at the protest celebrated the settlement. Julie Meenan, the Speaker of the New York City Council, called the agreement an overdue reversal of the flag's removal. "This is sacred ground in the history of civil rights in our country," she said in a statement. "In the year of our nation's 250th anniversary, we must honor and celebrate the history that unfolded there." Mayor Zoran Mamdani called the agreement a victory for the LGBTQ+ community and for our entire city. "It's a reminder that New Yorkers won't let our history be rewritten," he said. "Our administration will keep working to ensure LGBTQ+ people, New Yorkers, can live safely and with dignity in our city." The flag's removal was the second time in less than a year that the Trump administration had targeted the Stonewall site, which commemorates the birth of the LGBTQ rights movement. Shortly after Mr. Trump's inauguration last year, the National Park Service removed the word transgender from prominent sections of the Federal Monuments website. The Trump administration has mounted a broad assault on what it considers to be diversity initiatives, including by scouring historical and other public sites for symbolic displays like flags, images, and word choices that it deems to be inappropriate. The National Park Service has played an important role in that effort. Since Mr. Trump's inauguration last year, it has removed an exhibit on George Washington's ownership of slaves from Independence National Historical Park in Philadelphia, dismantled a plaque about climate change at Muir Woods National Monument in California, and stopped showing films about immigrant and female textile workers at Lowell National Historical Park in Massachusetts. The administration has also banned the display of rainbow pride flags at American embassies and consulates worldwide. The Biden administration at times displayed Pride and Black Lives Matter flags at such sites. The lawsuit settled on Monday was filed in February by a group of nonprofits led by a foundation honoring Gilbert Baker, the artist who created the rainbow pride flag.
Thank you, Wesley, for that very long and informative reading. And good morning, Lincoln. Good morning. My name is Reverend A.J. Galazin. My pronouns are he and his, and I'm your interim minister. I want to welcome everyone joining us here in the sanctuary and on YouTube. Wherever you are on your spiritual, ethical, or questioning journey, you are welcome here. And thanks so much to the Star City Chorus for joining us 2 years in a row on our Pride service. And Caitlin Michelson, our guest vocalist last Sunday, is also a member of the Star City Chorus. And she is also the Grand Marshal of this year's Pride Festival. Would you stand? I hope many of you will be able to come down to the parade this coming Saturday downtown at the Capitol. What goes around comes around. Have you ever heard that proverb? Has it ever happened to you? Sometimes things seem like a coincidence, and other times they approach being a miracle. And that's what I'm dealing with this morning, a real life miracle. 30 years ago, I delivered one of my very first sermons in Minneapolis as a worship associate at the First Universalist Church. Laura Lee Clinchard was also a member of that church. And for some amazing reason, Laura Lee saved a copy of my sermon for 30 years. And for some glorious reason, I was hired to serve you here in Lincoln. And for some miraculous reason, Laura Lee presented the text to me as a gift when I arrived. I was speechless, to say the least. And Laura Lee is traveling today and is not able to be here with us. But I believe there has to be a reason for these stunning events. So with only minor edits, I am now honored to share this sermon with you, originally preached on June 23rd, 1996. But before I do, let me explain something with a historical preview note. The Supreme Court I reference in my sermon, I had long forgotten. I had to actually research it myself, is Romer v. Evans. And briefly, Denver, Boulder, and Aspen, Colorado had enacted gay rights anti-discrimination ordinances. But Colorado passed a statewide referendum amending their state constitution to outlaw such protection ordinances. The Supreme Court eventually ruled 6-3, overturning Colorado, saying you can't make laws against people just because you don't like them. So that's the preface, and here we go, folks. I am very lucky because today is my red hot holy day, and we have gathered here in this sacred space to celebrate. Today is LGBTQ Pride Day 1996 in Minnesota. Wisconsin Pride was 2 weeks ago in Milwaukee. Chicago Pride is next weekend. Pride is a movable feast, and that's okay. So what is this day? Today is a social day, a day to picnic and visit hundreds of booths. I don't know how many booths you have this year. It's a day to hug old friends. Many of us will be surrounded by old friends today. Old friends are the red-hot spice of life. It's a day to remember friends who are no longer here to hug. Remembered friends are the red-hot spice of life. It's a day to meet new friends. Why not continue introducing yourself today? New friends are the red-hot spice of life. It's a day to people watch and be people watched. It's a family reunion, and that's okay. Today is a cultural day, a day to study queer history, listen to queer music, read queer literature, and debate questions such as, is there a queer aesthetic? Yes, there is, and that's okay. And I was actually the first person to use the word queer in that church. Today is a political day, a day to listen to speeches, march in parades, sign petitions, and shake hands with politicians. Is there a politician in the house? And that's okay. Today is a religious day, a spiritual day, a transcendental holiday. Is that okay? What kind of religion would celebrate today as a red-hot holy day? My religion is called liberation. Today we join our hearts, our hands, our voices around the flame of liberation. I believe liberation is something you can see, maybe only in your mind's eye, something you can feel, maybe as it slips through your fingers. And it's something you can taste, and baby, it's spicy. A former minister at the First Universalist Church of Minneapolis, the Reverend Susan Milner, once said in a sermon that she hoped this place would become known as a red-hot chili pepper church. And I remember, because I was touched by both the spirit and the letter of her prophecy. My life was changed by a red hot chili pepper. Years ago, I used to practice a doctrine that said food should be a tasteless, odorless, and colorless gruel. True, I ate rice, beans, pasta, potatoes, and raw vegetables. The idea was to detach oneself from that constant hankering for material satisfaction and instead concentrate on a spiritual sustenance. To this day, I don't know how it happened, but after years of celebrating the bland life, I accidentally ate a pepper and survived. I was no longer just a bland vegetarian. I was a red hot chili pepper vegetarian. I was no longer just a bland Buddhist. I was a red hot chili pepper Buddhist. And I was no longer just queer. I was red hot chili pepper queer. And so I am here to help Reverend Susan's prophecy come true. To me, this place is a red hot chili pepper church. We offer refuge and sanctuary in assorted flavors. We are here. Some of us are queer, and some of us are red hot. We're gay, straight, lesbian, bisexual, asexual, and transgender. Now I hear there are still places that serve a tasteless, odorless, and colorless gruel. But dear friends, my liberation is spicy. Now, how am I liberated in this liberal religious community, this church without a creed? I'm liberated from my social isolation and loneliness by being welcomed and by welcoming others. When I wrote this, First Universalist was one of the very first welcoming congregations in the country. Only 10% of all UUs, so there was still a backlash against this kind of diversity. We ask each other, is this congregation a welcoming place for LGBTQ people? And we answered yes, if you can find us, right? I don't believe that welcoming is just the warmth that we receive within these walls. It's a presence in the community at large that says, give us your gay men, your lesbians, your queer masses yearning to breathe free, to worship free, actually. And in the coming years, we will devote more of our resources to helping people find us. I'm liberated from my narrow-minded and erroneous preconceptions of those who are different by encouraging people to speak for themselves. That's right. Sometimes I am liberated by keeping my big mouth shut. I'm still working on that one. But at other times, I must speak out. I am liberated from my passivity, my lethargy, and my powerlessness by making a personal contribution to something greater than myself. This is a democratic institution, and I am liberated by my participation, as all of us are. For example, I am speaking today Because over a year ago, I identified a need. I just wanted to hear a queer person preach from this pulpit on my red hot holy day. Beware of what you need. You may just get it. I do not claim to speak for the queer community. I am here because I am free. I am free to say, this is my red hot holy day. It is a liberating experience. 30 years ago, my husband Matthew and I were in Washington, D.C. on the day the United States Supreme Court entertained oral arguments in the landmark case of Colorado versus Gay and Lesbian America. Now, in my religion, I communicate with architecture. So we had to make a pilgrimage to the Supreme Court building, the High Temple of Justice. But as we entered that magnificent, stone-cold, white marble edifice, I felt only emptiness. For a Buddhist, that's a good thing. I offered a simple invocation, may justice prevail. And I was filled with peace. Matthew and I walked down historic Pennsylvania Avenue to the restaurant where we would have lunch. And as we were about to walk in, our serenity was challenged by a voice from the great beyond. Hey, faggot! Oh my God. My spirit was still in the temple of justice as I turned my head to see what the fuss was about. You looking at me, faggot? Two young boys. What do they want? Why weren't they in school? We didn't stop to ask. We continued on. And my mind raced with questions as I subconsciously ordered my food. And when it arrived, guess what? I had ordered bland beans and rice. The blandest thing on the menu at a spicy Punjabi restaurant. But it was uncannily appropriate. It served to temper the spicy altercation I was still trying to digest. Let me ask you, what is your reaction after being ambushed? First, I turned red. That's surprise. Then I turned hot. That's anger. But then I turned holy. And I believe that's human. As a Buddhist, I seek to relieve suffering, including my own, not add to it. Now, I'm not saying that it's the end of the world because I was insulted in our nation's capital. We've come a long way since the first time I was spat upon and attacked some 50 years ago now in beautiful Bloomington, Minnesota. Then I was alone. Now, we are everywhere. Oh my God, are we everywhere? But some places are safer than others. Some places are friendlier than others. Some places are hotter than others. Nebraska, oh God, it is so hot here. My precinct caucus unanimously passed a resolution supporting same-sex marriage 30 years ago. And as most of you know, in the Colorado case, the Supreme Court ruled you can't make laws against people just because you don't like them. I wish someone would tell them that now. Because I still want to know what's not to like. In our comfortable neighborhoods of Uptown, Downtown, Kenwood, Linden Hills, Stevens Square, Loring Park, Powderhorn, Kingfield, Nokomis, Whittier, and the Wedge, those were neighborhoods where I had a congregation. And I'm going to add Lincoln, Nebraska to that list. And anywhere the rainbow flag proudly flies, we can almost forget that we are still so hated and so feared. We can almost forget that we may not be welcome for who we are. We can almost forget that we are here to teach and learn from each other. But almost just ain't good enough, is it? I wrote this sermon on the coldest day in the history of the state of Minnesota. It was so cold. Yes, it was so cold I didn't go to church. It was so cold that I had a vision. I had a vision of my red hot holy day. Okay, so actually it's a scene from one of my favorite episodes of The Simpsons. It's a frigid Sunday morning, and the Simpsons have gone to church. The furnace has broken down, and everyone is shivering in the pews. Say that with me. Shivering in the pews. Ironically, the Reverend Lovejoy's sermon refers to the burning pits of sulfur fire. His red hot holy day, which provides psychic comfort to the congregation. And this teaches us the value of meditation. But the power of positive thinking can't prevent the doors of the church from being frozen shut. And as the parishioners panic, Lisa Simpson bows her head and prays, "Dear Lord, please release us from this icy tomb." To which Bart replies, "Lisa, this is neither the time nor the place." My dear friends, don't listen to Bart. This is the time, and this is the place. Some hearts remain frozen unto us as gay men, lesbians, bisexuals, transgender, queer people, and our friends. Some people hate you just because you're not afraid to say you're our friends. Today we celebrate our social, cultural, political, and religious. I was making a religious point. Our religious Freedom and Pride Day. And I am very lucky because this is my Red Hot Chili Pepper Church, and today is our Red Hot Holy Day. May it be so, and amen. Amen.
there's sequins up here. It's a mermaid tail up here. Thanks, Reverend AJ. Thanks for joining us today, everybody. My name's Judy Hart. My pronouns are she, her, hers. I'm a member of the Board of Trustees. I want to offer a special welcome to those of you who are visiting for the first time. We are really glad you're here. Each week we take up a collection to support the work of this church and our partners in the community. And we do this because just as we all grow from our participation in this community, we all give back through our time, talent, and treasure. So the ushers will now come forward to pass our offering plates. For our online viewers, you might consider the QR code on your screen. Is it up? It is up there. Or giving via text. Simply text UC Lincoln and the amount to 73256. Say that with me. 73256. The offering will now be gratefully received. So while that's happening, I have a few announcements to share. Today, after the service, we will hold the spring congregational meeting. Members will vote using the online form received this morning via email or by picking up a paper ballot from the church office. That's how we do democracy at this church. Join us next Sunday for Reverend AJ's last service. What? Yeah, oh, and the crowd says, whoa. So, we will enjoy music from the A Street Band and the end of the year slideshow. And if that isn't enough, we will also reveal the 2026 Unsung Unitarian. The award is given each year to someone who works behind the scenes doing meaningful work. If you are a visitor and you have questions about our church, please join Stephanie for a short newcomer chat immediately after the service by the tree in the gallery. So last but certainly not least, we wish to recognize our Unitarian Church Justice in Action Justice Champions who fulfilled the 4-3-2-1 commitment they made last year. These folks agreed to attend 4 annual assemblies, bring 3 people with them to the Justice in Action Nehemiah Assembly, consider investing an investment of $200, and build one voice for justice so big it can't be ignored. So please stand if I call your name. Lois Todd Meyer, Monica Starr, Penny Erweiler, and Mary Summermeyer. They fulfilled those 4 accomplishments. Give them a round of applause. We received one other award at the Nehemiah Assembly, which is the 52-1 award. I'm not going to spend any time explaining it to you, but you can come out and I'll tell you about it in the gallery after the service. Thank you all.
What you have heard today. We have our pre-Pride concert this Thursday at 7 o'clock at South Point Christian. We'd love to see any of you there. It is free will donation when you come in. If you're not going to be out at Pride on Saturday at 3 o'clock, which is also where we will perform, this is a nice way to see us and support us without having to be out in the crazy hot weather that is Pride. But yeah, thank you so much again for having us here. We've got one more piece for you.
Thank you.
Everything
need to apologize for calling out Nathan at the beginning of our service. He is our trusted understudy, and I had my beady eyes just right on him. And Michelle appeared out of nowhere. Miracles happen. Sometimes things go as planned. Our closing words are from Cricket Hall. May the drag stage rise to meet you. May the world rise to accept and embrace you. May the rainbow of love enfold you. May your fluidity never be hindered. May your pronouns always be supported and your dead name forgotten. May those you invite into your life remain loyal. May your chosen family lift you up and catch you when you need it. And may you be able to catch others when they need it. May you remember sensitivity is not a weakness, but instead a great strength welling up inside you. And until we meet again, may you remember that you are loved and you are divine. Go now in peace to share your light. Please rise now and bow to your spirit for our closing song, 1014, Answering the Call of Love.
The promise of the Spirit, faith, hope, and love abide, and so every soul is blessed and made whole, as truth in our hearts is our God. We are answering the call of love, hands joined together as hearts beat as one, emboldened by faith we dare to proclaim we are answering the call of love. Sometimes we build a barrier to keep love tightly bound, corrupted by fear, unwilling to hear, denying the truth we found. We are answering the call of love, hands joined together as hearts beat as one, emboldened by faith we dare to proclaim we are answering the call of love. A bright new day is dawning when love will not